Hey, this is Mike from Up Bronx, and today we're going to talk about Coney Island. But set up a brother with some good vibes, hit like, subscribe, and share the videos with your friends and family. As I said before in previous videos, New York can get sweltering hot. One time it was so hot that my soles of my sneakers melted on the sidewalk. No lie. So in order to escape the heat, we often went to the beach. And one of our favorite beaches was Coney Island. But in order to get to Coney Island from the Bronx, we had to take the D train. Back in the 80s, the D train wasn't very reliable, especially traveling between boroughs. And when you got to Brooklyn, sometimes it could be stuck for 3 or 4 hours. In order to pass the time during the train ride, we would bring everything with us. We had our Walkmans, we had our boom boxes, we had our handheld video games. We even brought board games, cause we be bored. Get it? Now the other thing we had to have with us was food, cause sometimes we wouldn't get home till 2 or 3 in the morning. Which meant buying bodega sandwiches. Now I will cover bodega sandwiches in another video, but these things were awesome. They were the bomb. For $2 to $4, I believe that's what they cost in the 80s, you get a giant sandwich. So what we usually do was eat half of it at lunchtime, save the rest for dinner time. My mom would always try to convince me to bring some well-fed cheese along with me, but I was always too embarrassed to bring it along. I was afraid that my friends would make fun of me. They use any excuse to make fun of you. That's the way it was in the 80s. Back in the 80s, traveling MTA was pretty dangerous. If you was lucky enough, you had the guardian angels with you. In 86, we decided to go have some fun. So we packed all our stuff and headed to the 174th and 75th D train station. Now on the way down there, you see all sorts of people. Starting from the Bronx, everybody's broke ass. And then when you get to Manhattan, you see all the rich people in suits. Well, to us, they were rich anyway. Now, when you get to Brooklyn and Queens, you start seeing all the other immigrants. You start seeing the Asians, the Europeans. You start seeing everybody. Now, the ride down there could be pretty noisy and rattly, so be prepared when you go down to Coney Island. Anyways, we got to Coney Island and we set up our spot. We got all our foods there. We got our umbrellas. We're just chilling out on the beach. And then all of a sudden, I see this hot Italian girl and she's giving me the eye. My friend Jose said, "Hey, don't be a pendejo. Go over there and talk to her." So I go over there, start talking to her, and all of a sudden, this big Italian guy comes up, all full of muscles, all roided up. He goes, "Hey, baby, what's going on?" And I was like, "Oh, man, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'll let you guys go. Have fun." And he was like, No, stop right there. And I was like, What? You talking to my girl? I said, "Yes, I'm talking to your girl. But I said, I'm sorry. And I gotta go. Good seeing you." All of a sudden, all his other boys came. All roided up too. It looked like a gang of Sylvester Stallones. He said, "Yo, I'm asking you a question. Are you even Italian?" I said, "Yeah, I'm Italian. I'm straight from Italy. I speak Italian and everything," which was the wrong thing to say. He goes, "Oh yeah? Say something in Italian." I went, "Pizza? Calzone?" So he started giggling and said, "Yeah, you think you're funny, huh? All right, say something else." And at the same time, my friend Jose was like, "Hey, pendejo, what's going on?" And I looked at them and they looked at me. Their eyes flared up and I started running. Then my friend Jose saw that they was chasing me. He said, "Yo, why are they chasing you?" I said, "'Cause of that girl." He started running as well. We ran past everybody. We was running across. We was bumping into everybody. We passed the Nathan's restaurant. We bumped into people. All their hot dogs fell on the ground. They were pissed. We were slipping and sliding on hot dogs, mustard, and ketchup. The Italians called up to us and they was throwing hot dogs at us and we was laughing at the same time. Anyway, they kept chasing us and one of the Italians caught me. And he hit me on top of the head. I was like, "Man, I gotta move next time. I saw stars." So he took another swing at me. I ducked. I gave him a left hook to the body, a right hook to the body, and then an uppercut to the face. His nose was bleeding. That Italian didn't move for nothing. Eyes were even more glared. He just wanted to hit me even harder. So I just ran again. So I'm running towards the train station. I got to the train station and I saw the Italians was right behind me. So I jumped over the turnstile. My foot got caught in the turnstile. And as I fell down, one of the Italians swung a bat straight down and it splintered the bat. He missed me. I lucked out like crazy. Now, in order to get to the train, you gotta run up the stairs, and the stairs was pretty high. In Coney Island train station, it's pretty high. It's like, I'll say about 2 stories, 3 stories high. Man, I was running my ass off, and I was tired. I was out of shape, man. I was breathing hard. But then again, it's adrenaline. You know, you wear out when you have a lot of adrenaline running through you. So I finally get to the top of the stairs, and I ran into the cops. I just straight smashed into him. Now, that cop was pissed off, too, and he wanted to kick my ass. He's grabbed me by my neck, and he's like, yo, what's going on, little Rican? I was like, no, dude, people are chasing me. The Italians are chasing me. They want to kick my ass. And as soon as they come up the stairs, the Italian kids just stared at the cop, and they was like, hey, Officer David. I was like, oh, man, I'm gonna get my ass whooped. Oh, man, I'm dead, man. And the cop said, yo, man, just get in the train and go home. Don't ever come back here. So as the train doors close, all the kids are looking at me. The gang of Italians are looking at me. And I'm just sticking my middle fingers and I'm throwing Italian slurs at them. Ah, Guido, this and that, right there. And then when I turn around to go sit down, there was nothing but a bunch of old Italians staring at me, giving me the evil eye.